The sun rises behind her eyes, but she still can't see it. And she's beside me, I walk slowly. She feeds my soul all the gold I could need. This whole time I've been searching for the wrong thing. She's my captain, she's the sea, she's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea, she's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. Believe me. Believe me. She found my heart in my mind, fighting for my bones. And I'll never have to brave the cold alone. She's the kind you only find in a story. I've never had anybody fight for me. She's my captain, she's the sea, she's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea, she's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. Believe me. Believe me.
One thing that you usually don't hear me saying is that I'm very happy to have the snow. It was getting a little bit kind of depressing seeing all of the brown and the gray and just the dead plants from fall, and not having the snow cover it up and give us that kind of fresher landscape. So it's really nice to have the snow. This morning we are going to get the plow going on the tractor. So our truck is out of commission, as you've seen in our last few videos, and we won't be able to plow our whole road, which isn't actually a big deal because there's not that much snow, but it's going to be good to just get this hill behind me done up because it does get quite slippery, and then we've got another hill at the start of our driveway.
It's always a hassle switching the blade around because I don't have very big tools, and I need big tools for this. I have one wrench that works and then a pipe wrench for the other side of this, and I have to bolt this on because if it's not bolted on, this part falls off, which is kind of a poor design, but oh well. So last year we didn't have the back blade, and we relied solely on that old now broken truck plow that is sitting over there. So this year we've got the plow on the back of, the back blade on the back of the tractor. I've seen this thing in action because a long time ago I had another neighbor up here, and this is his old blade, and he used to keep the whole road open, which of course I'm not allowed to do this year, but I can take care of my driveway. And there's a couple of really steep hills that are like 24% grade that we just slide down in the winter. So we're gonna take care of that. See if I can adjust this up a bit. I know what I gotta do. So I have to lift this up right here to get this blade to go even, for sure. Which means I might have to go get a tool for that. We'll see. I gotta go get a wrench.
show us what you got. Oh, she's got a mud block. Oh, now Hinto wants to play. Come on.
Let's see how this goes. So with that, getting better. I'm gonna come back a bit and see how it looks.
Yeah.
There we go.
Boy, come on. You're wrecking the shot. Watch out. We are currently going through a cold spell, much like everyone else in North America on YouTube right now. So I thought I would quickly show you what I'm doing to keep our animals warm. We've got goats and chickens in a barn, so I'm just going to show you what we're doing. On the goat side, we have lots of fresh bedding for them. And if you've watched our older videos, you know that we have a rooftop access for the goats. So they can go up this ramp and then go out onto the roof. We've actually blocked off that little entryway so that there's no wind coming in. And this is the goat area. They've got fresh straw. Chickens like to lay eggs in their straw, so they're in there. And then we just make sure that they always have warm water, lots of minerals, and that keeps them very happy. In our barn here, we have 2 doors that open, but because the wind comes from there, I'm just keeping 1 door open so the animals can go in and out, but this kind of creates an extra block from the wind. We've got water down here, and then actually on the chicken side, I have a plugged-in water, a dog bowl heater. Dog bowl water, heated water bowl. Heated dog water bowl. There we go. So that's plugged in over there. I'm keeping the lights on all day so that the animals can be in here and it's nice and bright for them. Otherwise it's quite dark, especially with the door closed. For the chickens, I've got fresh straw down. I made sure all their poop was cleaned up so it's fresh in here, and then I also sprinkle lime on the ground so that keeps kind of the smell down and just helps kind of neutralize the odors because they're spending so much time in here. There's a lot more poop. And the other thing I'm going to be doing for the chickens is I've got some scratch that I buy. It's got corn and all kinds of goodies in there that they love, but especially the corn is what helps them stay warm. So I'm going to grab a bowl and put it in here for them to get, and they can eat up, and then I'll just kind of keep topping that up throughout the day, because if I put it where the goats are going to eat it all. So that's in the barn here. We've got the smaller chickens are hanging out in here because they are, like I said, very small and much more affected by the cold. When I cleaned out the barn last, I just pulled all of the spent straw and stuff down, and I made a pathway from that barn to here. This is our old chicken coop, and I've got plastic all the way around. The chickens like to go underneath the old coop, so I have plastic around the bottom of it as well, so they are totally clear from the wind. And because it's clear plastic, it does warm up in here a little bit. Yeah, so they've got a pathway from the barn into here. So half the chickens are in here, and then the other ones are in there. But it's nice and protected in here, and they love it. The only paintbrush we could find was this little tiny thing.
Actually, that doesn't work too bad.
Oh. Is that the backside?
Yeah, we'll have to.
I don't know if it's gonna dry very well.
I don't care. It'll dry eventually. Just go heavy with it.
The problem is it leaves these marks.
After you're done, you just swipe the whole thing.
We've got to get this corner piece of trim on before we can start the siding. So we've got it all prepped and ready to go. Well, needless to say, we are not working today. It's frigid out, super windy. We just took the dogs for a walk. I didn't really film any of it, but it is cold. Aspen's fine, she's built for this, but the rest of us are not. So I think tomorrow is supposed to be colder. So we'll see if we get anything done. I do want to get it into this video, the rest of this wall, but we'll just see how it goes, I guess. Got quite a bit of work trying to keep the waters going for the animals and making sure they're all comfortable. I'm a little bit worried about my small chickens tonight because they are so tiny, but just have to keep monitoring them. So we actually even have the billy goat in with the rest of the goats just so that he can be warm with them. It's not quite as warm in the other barn, and he's been fighting with the other guy, so none of the does are in heat at least we think. None of them have been accepting him today when they've been out, so don't think we're gonna end up with any unplanned kids, but we shall see how that goes.
So it's minus 30 right now. At least that's what our thermal camera is saying. The weather says that it's not that cold out there. It says it's minus 23, but we're higher than where they take that temperature reading. So pretty sure it's minus 30 out there. There's no wind and it's sunny, which is actually really, really nice and comfortable. I would take minus 30, sunny and no wind over +1, rainy every single day. I know Katie does not feel that way, but that's what I like. It's beautiful out there. So what I'm doing today is I'm gonna go down to our creek, which we're not getting water from this year, because it's just not, until we bury the line, it ain't gonna work. But we're gonna go down to our water license. We're gonna see what's going on down there, make sure all the water's still flowing so that when we can start using it, it's not a block of ice, and just do some maintenance. So I'm gonna hop on the quad, I'm gonna grab the dogs, I'm gonna go for a rip. Well, this is a first. I've never seen this happen before. Frozen. Frozen. I can't hear our spring right now. I can't hear it at all because it's all frozen. I'm pretty sure it's all frozen. We'll see here. I hear a trickle underneath here somewhere. Oh my goodness. I didn't bring a tripod down. The spring box is frozen. Whoa. That's crazy. We've never had this before. Our water source is completely frozen over. That's crazy. This changes a lot. This changes a lot for us. We might have to consider a larger cistern. Yeah, this changes a lot. Holy mackerel. The IBC tank, completely frozen. There's some water running right there. I was banking on this never ever happening. We've never had this happen in 5 years. Crazy. Woo! It's freaking cold out here. Not a time to be on a quad. I just went to go check all of our creeks that we can possibly get water from, and there is one available for us to get water so that we can have water in our house and our animals can have water as well. So thank goodness this really big, like this is the coldest I think I've seen it here. Thank goodness to this cold snap, is short-lived, because we'd be in trouble. I mean, if we had minus 30 for a long time, we would have to change a whole bunch of our systems to keep water flowing. Probably would have to drill a well, which, I mean, I don't even know if that's possible on our land. So I'm warming my hands up by the exhaust, and I'm gonna go inside because it's terrible out here.
Polar vortex. Let's side the house. What's the temperature?
It's minus 18 centigrade, feels like minus 27 with the 40-50K winds we're getting here. But we can either twiddle our thumbs or we can get our house built. So we're gonna try to get into it for as long as we can. Katie's
Looks
already...
like ice forming on the camera.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yep.
See how long this lasts.
I think we'll be successful. Let's get to it, Katie. I got some here. Perfect. And that's perfect. Yep.
Icicles. I don't even want to show you what's happening with my nose under here. Go get it, boo-boo! Go get it, Farmer! Come on, Aspen! Go get it! Go get it! Get it, boo-boo! Yeah! Yay! Got the other gun?
Well, that's a whole world of problems. We're using air tools in this temperature.
Oh.
Not a chance. You gotta like stick starting fluid in it and fucking no. I gotta just mess around with this gun for a minute.
The sun, it rises only to reveal snowfields with no surprises.
Camera's getting weird too.
Nothing left to fear. But we can find a place that's warm.
So of course we're having problems with the nail gun. It's not wanting to work. So we're kind of getting a few boards in and then going inside to warm up a little bit. I can tell this camera is not doing so good either, so probably gonna take that in. Maybe we'll try the GoPro, but I don't know. We don't need to be wrecking our equipment today. Which just sucks because we're feeling pretty motivated with the sun out to get something done. Winter. Aspen is having a blast though. She loves it.
Under a tree, wind blowing, we felt good. Just let us be, don't sell that all for one. They're rich in ivory, we're told to kill those elephants for gold.
So we're pretty much just getting a couple boards up, taking the nail gun in to warm up, have a cup of tea, come back out, do another little section, and it's going okay, but we're not moving very fast. It's turning out to be a very beautiful day though, and we've actually heard from a few people that they've seen cougar, they actually saw the cougar, or they've seen cougar tracks in our area. So we're gonna go down and check the game camera in a little bit and see if the cougars are on the trail where we always see them. So fingers crossed we have some good camera action today. 3 more nails, come on.
I gotta go like this first. It says no. Then go like this. And like this, and it says yes. I'll do it again. Nope. Yes. I wouldn't have thought we'd be doing siding in January.
Well, we thought we were gonna do it in July.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Camera's acting cold. What kind of brushes do you call that, Katie?
Ha ha ha.
Last piece for the day.
All right, we're gonna call this video here. It's way too cold to keep going. We're gonna be putting some trim at the top, so all the pieces from here on out are going to have an angled cut, and since we don't have that trim in, we just can't get that done. So that's it for this wall as far as we can go. It's really exciting to have it this far done, and looking forward to some inside projects in the next few days, even though we're going to be doing a lot of outside work to do those projects because we can't plane wood or sand it and stuff in the house. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.